Now for another Zero Action News probe, here's our investigative reporter Trixie Selica. This one could prove to be quite a shocker for you pet owners out there. Let's listen in on Trixie's report.
I'm standing in front of the Presto, California home of Lou's son. It is a modest 14-bedroom affair, much like its neighbors on this street. What's so special about it? Well, according to townspeople and local officials in this not-so-average California hamlet, it is in this house on weekends that as many as 250 people gather together for what has come to be known as kiddie porn, sexual relations with pets, usually cats. In fact, in some circles, Presto, California is known as the kiddie porn capital of the world.
I've got these needs, okay? So then I find out a lot of other people have the same needs. So I say to myself, wait a minute. If there's a demand, where's the supply? I start looking around, then I find Lou's son.
Sure, it's expensive, but it's worth it. I go to Sons for the tenderness that can come with S-E-X.
Lou's son is a 57-year-old Korean who came to this country in 1953. His occupation is listed with the IRS as animal handler. His declared income last year, $380,000. Let's see if we can get a word with Mr. Sun. Mr. Sun, could we please have a statement, sir? Please, Mr. Sun. Mr. Sun refuses to talk to us, but perhaps we can get a statement from his attorney, Mr. Meyer Jacoby. Mr. Jacoby, could we have a statement from you, please, sir?
Yes, Mr. Sun is a taxpayer, and what he does with a few hundred of his close personal friends on a Friday or Saturday night is his own business. He's not dragging anyone in off the streets. They all come of their own volition, and everyone has a swell time.
But what about kiddie porn?
Porn? What porn? Sure, a few people bring their pets, their cats, but what's wrong with that? Don't you have a pet that you love?
Yes, that is indeed the question. Many people have pets that they love. But are we talking here about love or a sickness? In fact, a perversion.
I don't think there's anything sick or perverted about it all. No, cats have been turning on people since the Egyptians. And they're willing participants. Sorry, furball. You know, what's wrong with loving a cat?
As for sick, I think eating potato chips out of tennis ball cans is sick.
Deputy District Attorney Melvin Utt.
This is a sticky situation here. I mean, unless one of the alleged victims files a complaint, the police department has no right to go nosing around in this. I mean, you talk about your victimless crimes. What are we supposed to do? Unleash the bloodhounds on a bunch of innocent kitty cats? No.
And so, whatever goes on inside that house remains a mystery to all but the participants. In future editions, we'll show actual film footage taken at one of these kiddie porn parties. A lot of it isn't very pretty. Most of it is cute. Trixie Selica, Zero Action News.
Thank you, Trix. Tomorrow we'll bring you part 2 of this probe. Here's a preview.
I know it was that guy's son. Who else would want to shave a cat's tail and put a tattoo on it like that? It's sick.